Let me give the last word to Mr. Ndani, a minute outlook for you. Sound, safe, you think that you're quite assured about all these things that you hear from the policy and the regulatory angle.
I think the future can only be very bright. And just to respond to our lecturer on the moral hazard and using the 80-20 rule, that the 20% of the banks that control over 80% of the loans and advances run very tight asset liability management committees. And there's absolutely expectation. We want to run sustainable businesses. We do that. And also the fact that this conversation we're having is, let's say that with 18-year-olds, we're going to have another conversation with 25-year-olds, that when we implement the deposit insurance scheme, I think the point that the ministers made and the governor around rating should be looked at very carefully. I don't think that Ghanaians would be expected or expecting, 5 years down the line when the deposit insurance scheme has taken hold, that when there's a bank failure, we can have 100% underwrite of deposits. We would not have that. And I think the earlier we say that, the better. And the law is already out there. So every analyst, every researcher should go and have a look at it, and clients should go have a look at it. That, when that takes hold, there are very strict lines on what the insurance scheme will pay out when there's a failure. So the moral hazard issue is not a big one. Just very quickly to say that, information, of all the economic factors, the most cowardly is capital, and therefore the way and manner we manage information is very, very important. If we don't, the first thing that flies out is capital. And therefore, to the point Mr. Thompson and everybody has made, we appeal to the media to be very circumspect and very professional in the way we manage it. Otherwise, you drive away the most important economic factor, which is capital, because that tends to be the most. I would have responded to a few of the banking questions, but my governor has responded to them.
Damawaji, 1 minute.
Just to say that, indeed, we're moving ahead with implementation of the deposit protection scheme. The first step was to clean up the banks. You can't have sick banks go into the scheme. So cleaning up and then rebuilding their capital, the corporate governance structures, the risk management frameworks. And then we have a cutoff date of September 2019, by which time the scheme will be fully operational. So we can look forward to better days, stronger banks, well-behaved banks, and other financial institutions, a strong financial safety net. And let me also say that we're all interested in rebuilding confidence in the financial sector. Trust was affected, but it's coming back, and we're working towards that, and we count on all stakeholders here to lend a hand in that effort.
Mr. Boy, can I give you 30 seconds?
Yeah, thank you. What do I have to say? I think we've done a lot of work, and but maybe we are not as loud, and we don't boast as much as we should about what we've done. But we've been very methodological and really thought carefully through the process. I have to give a lot of thanks to the people at Bank of Ghana. I think they have been very, very hardworking and have really focused on getting this done. And we should give them a hand of applause for that, definitely. And I want to reassure you all that, those of us in the line of fire are working very hard on your behalf. And we are really focused and committed to building a society and an economy that is strong and resilient. We have no doubt at all that we can't make this happen without a vibrant financial sector. It's the financial sector that provides credit to the private sector and to government, actually, to allow for innovation and entrepreneurship and productivity to thrive. So without that, it's like one pillar on which we stand on, it will be gone. And so we are really focused on making sure that it works. And we need your help. We need you to continue to have confidence in us and in the financial sector and support it to be able to recover recover quickly, because it's all about your support. If you panic, it won't recover quickly. If you're steadfast in your support and believe in the future, it would recover very fast, and this will be long forgotten, and we'll move on to better and brighter things.
Mr. Dubois here is the Deputy Minister of Finance. Thank you so much. Alhassan Andani is the President of the Ghana Bank Association, and Madam Elsie Waji, Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana. If you're indeed positive about the outlook, let me also thank our extended panel who joined us in this discussion to have a very healthy one. If you're convinced about the outlook from what you heard, let me see your applause for these gentlemen and lady who are here. And I've seen a lot of people in here. Another lecture of my Jonathan Welbeck is also here. He taught me a Legon. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for being here. This is just the first of several engagements to be having with the regulators to assure us that, indeed, the outlook is safe. We're live on Joy 99.7 FM and also on the JoyNews channel on Multi-TV and all the other social media platforms across the various networks. I'll say thank you so much and have a very, very good afternoon.